Hi. So today we're going to see if we can brighten some people's lives a wee bit. Now, a patron of mine, the most supportive of patrons, Suzanne, wanted to kind of kill two birds with one stone, so to speak. Now, one of our friends on Twitter, Donna Babington, she runs Saltire Custom Creations, where she'll make jewellery pieces for folk. And we thought we could help her out by buying up some of her necklaces, but for the purpose of giving them away to people we felt could do with a wee uplift in their lives. Now, I used to work for a black cab company in Glasgow, and there were a few social work type accounts where we would help relocate victims of domestic violence and homeless people around Glasgow to varying shelters and places where they can obtain help. So knowing these organisations were out there, I went through a few of them to find out a wee bit more about the kind of people that they helped, and I whittled down a few to Say Women. Say Women are an organisation that seem to help survivors of domestic and sexual assault and women who found themselves homeless, maybe off the back of these traumas in their lives. And I thought that would be a really nice organisation to send these necklaces to, so that they can give them out to people they feel could use a wee bit of brightness in their day. So I did obtain the necklaces a while ago, throughout last week, but I was waiting for a couple of little bits and pieces in order to send them out to arrive as well. So I've obtained a bunch of these wee purple organza bags, because purple, I love purple. And I got some suitable envelopes so we could get them sent over. Now, I was going to have a courier bring them over just so that they weren't going to get hurt in transit. They were more likely to arrive safely. But I might actually instead just have a taxi bring them over in the morning. That way that can be personally hand delivered, maybe with a wee note just expressing the purpose of our strange donation. I can't imagine that they get a lot of jewellery coming in to be handed out. These are pretty wee necklaces that Donna's made. I think some of them are made from kind of found objects. There are some that are classed as beach jewellery, so I'm wondering if maybe it's pottery and glass that have been found and cleaned up from maybe a beach that's nearby, Donna? I'm not sure. Some of them are really beautiful. I'm a big fan of this one. It's really pretty. So we'll get these packed up and sent out. I don't know how this is even appearing on the camera, to be honest. We'll get these sent out this morning and see if we can brighten some lives, eh? So we'll get them packed into their wee bags. Now, if anyone feels like they're both in an altruistic frame of mind, as well as maybe having someone's birthday coming up, or maybe you're just looking for new jewellery yourself, we can recommend Donna Babington's company, Saltire Custom Creations. The necklaces are sent out really quickly after order, and we received some nice wee thank you notes from her for our purchase. So I'll include a link down in the description below so you can go and have a wee look. I'll also obtain and post a wee link to Say Woman so you can have a wee look at what they do for the women around Glasgow. I'm not actually sure if they operate across Scotland, maybe. It's certainly the Glasgow one that I looked up, being as that's where we are here at Random Scottish History. And if, once again, you're feeling maybe a wee bit altruistic and in a giving mood, I can't imagine they're going to reject any donations that you might want to send in order to help them be able to better achieve their goals in helping people and being able to sustain these women who they rescue, really, from some really terrible situations. So get these put in. I'm not sure if I feel like I'm inclined to write a note to them. Yeah, I think I was also considering whether or not just giving a voice message to the driver who delivers them might work. But I'll maybe write a wee note just in case they end up with someone to hand out that didn't actually take receipt of them from the driver. So I will get these sent out later today. I will let you know how it goes. I thought I might just take a wee minute out to highlight Saltire Custom Creations and Donna's work there. If you feel like you would like to help her out and you're in the lookout for some jewellery, then I would certainly urge you to pay her site a wee visit. And also to just bring to mind the fact that there are organisations out there that are looking to help survivors from varying backgrounds who've experienced varying traumas, and I would urge people to have a wee look to see what's in your area and see if maybe there's a way that you could maybe help them out in any way. These organisations are often looking for volunteers to be able to give their time, and the majority, I would think, are always looking for financial support to help in their endeavours. So I will post some links down in the description, and I will see you later. Take care.